What's up, Star Wars fans and action figure collectors? Darth Collector here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 5 favorite Star Wars action figures in my entire collection. Now, these are the figures that really mean a lot to me, and they're literally the reason I collect, and just these types of figures, they all just remind me of my childhood and bring me back, you know? And they're kind of the escape when everything's going south in the real world. So anyways, I really like these figures, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Also, I'm going to be going through them one at a time in no particular order. I like all these ones quite a bit, so here we go. The first one I'm going to start with is a Commander Cody from the Clone Wars figure. Now, obviously, this is 2 figures. I put them together because, for those of you who don't know, this guy right here is the very first figure I ever got in my collection, and it just didn't feel right to not include him in this list. So, I say Commander Cody figure because I actually thought this was Commander Cody when I was first getting him. I was really young, and so I was like, you know, I really love Commander Cody. I want a Commander Cody figure, and so I went and got this guy, or rather my mom did because I was really young. And then I realized, it took me like a year to realize it wasn't Commander Cody, and I got this Commander Cody figure, which actually is Commander Cody. So this is just a really cool pair of figures for me. I really like Commander Cody. I'd say he's, if not my favorite, then, you know, him and Rex, I mean, they're awesome. But I really liked Cody, and I just really love this Cody figure. So these guys are my number 5, I guess, of this category, even though it's not really in an order. Okay, so the next one is another figure you've heard me mention several times on the channel. I also have a review of this guy if you want to go check it out, also in the corner right here. This is Rook. Now, Rook is a figure I was hunting for like literally 2 years. So this one is kind of a figure where it's all about the journey and less about the destination, right? This guy, I just have all the memories of looking for him, looking on Amazon, and looking for this guy. I had collected like 20 other figures that I found on eBay and Amazon while searching for him. So this is a really cool figure, and also just is a phenomenal figure overall. Like, also the nostalgic journey, but this figure, man, Hasbro spent a lot of time on this one, and I think this is a prime example of what Hasbro can do when they really put their mind to it. So this figure is absolutely phenomenal, and it's just, honestly, it's in my top 3 for sure, but this figure is just so awesome. So the next one is also kind of one about the journey. Whoops. I spent a lot of time hunting for this guy for a good price, and eventually my grandmother gave him to me for Christmas one year. And this is Embo from the Clone Wars. Now, this Embo, I just really love the figure, and I was looking for this guy for so long when I was in elementary school or middle school maybe. Every day I'd come home and look and see how much Embo is, because he's just, I really love this guy in the TV show. All these guys in this tier, I just love their stories even more. And then I realized I had figures, and I was like, I gotta get that figure. So Rook too, I was like, dude, I love this guy's story, like reading the Legends novels and the comic. I was like, I need to get this guy. And same with Cody in the Clone Wars. And Embo in the Clone Wars, I thought was so awesome with that shield hat and everything. This guy is just so sick. So he is also one of my favorites. I also love all the accessories, the removable hat. I love the bowcaster, and also the throwing knives on his back. This is just a phenomenal figure, and I will be doing a review on him pretty soon. Alright, second to last, another figure that might surprise you. This is the only not 3 3/4 inch figure in my collection, and that is the 6-inch Black Series Jabba the Hutt. Now, another thing I don't really know if I've shared on the channel, my favorite out of all my collections is my Jabba the Hutt collection. All my Jabba the Hutt figures, just every time I set that up, I just feel like so good, like I was a kid again, you know, it's just a phenomenal feeling. So this figure, I remember seeing him in a Toys R Us one time for like 40 bucks, and I was pretty young, and I just remember like thinking, that is so cool, I really need that. And then I found a Black Series reuse figure in the 3 3/4, so I bought the reuse figures. He was like, you know, under $10. And then eventually I just came back, and my mom got this for me for Christmas that year, because I just had kept looking on Amazon for it. And so eventually I just kept looking. My mom got it for Christmas, and I just have always enjoyed looking on Amazon for figures and going to that customers also bought this page. And this figure just is, I don't know, he just embodies that. Every time I wanted to find someone else to put in the palace display, I would type in Jabba the Hutt, click on this guy, and then see the recommendeds for people that bought this. So this figure is just one I have a ton of memories with. I would always go, every time we play a board game, I'd bring this guy out there. especially poker, even though we never actually use real money. Bring this guy out and be like, well, I got a hut on my side. You guys are going to lose this thing. So this guy is just one of my favorite figures. Now, last and exactly the opposite of least, this may surprise you considerably, and this is the Saga Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I don't know when I got this figure exactly. I know he was one of the first, definitely in the first like 5 figures I got. But Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Star Wars character. He kind of reminds me of me in some ways, and I just really like him. So this figure has received the most play out of any single one of my figures. This figure has received the most travel. If I ever was a kid and wanted to take a figure with me, it was always this guy. And he's just always been my favorite figure. And this one, I'm guessing you can tell, is for more nostalgic reasons. Obviously, it's not the best Obi-Wan figure out there. I've seen way better ones. But this one has just got a spot close to my heart, man. This is one of the first figures I got, and it's just been the most I've played with out of all of them. I've had some seriously epic battles with this guy, with my brother and everything. So this guy's really cool, and he will always be my #1 figure in my collection. So anyways, in the comments, please let me know your guys' favorite Star Wars figures, and tell me the story behind them, you know? I want to hear that, because that's kind of what this is about, is more the story behind them, not even the figures themselves. So let me know down in the comments below which ones are your favorite. And I would encourage you to subscribe. I'm going to be trying to do some daily uploads, but I don't really know how it's going to go. So we're going to try to do that. And may the Force be with you guys. And if you made it all the way in, I appreciate you, because this was a bit of a rambling video. So have a great day, and goodbye. See you tomorrow, hopefully.